Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Growing Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Yes, today is June 11th of 2025. It's Wednesday, 87 degrees Fahrenheit or 31 degrees Celsius, and I haven't had time to put anything to charge my batteries on my microphone, get up there. Arthritis in the hip for 2 days. Now I went to the shoulder and then to this part of the hand, so even if you got arthritis, you still can do bonsai. So don't let it, but just do it slowly. That's what I'm doing today. So, what did survive? In the mail, I got 3 white flowering dogwoods, and it was they were painted white. 3 eastern redbuds with no color on them. 2 sergeant crab apples with purple on them, and 2 Washington hawthorns with a yellow coating on them. So, I'm going to show you. The white is the flowering dogwoods. I only had 1, and there was no growth on it at all. None whatsoever. Next is the 3 eastern redbuds with no coat coloring on it, but I only found 2. So I don't know what happened to the other one, but as you can see, there was no growth on these at all. None whatsoever. So I'm putting them down. Let's put this down so you can see what I'm doing. I'll put them there. Here's the other redbud. Nothing. You can see there's no growth on the roots or nothing at all. And that little piece of white there, that was from a weed. Then the sergeant crabs. One had a leaf on there, but after that, nothing. And you can see hardly any root system on it. Here's the other one. And there's no growth on the roots at all. None whatsoever. Even if I cut it, it's dead. It's deader than a doornail. So, and you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood. I had to get that in. So what did survive? I had 2 Washington hawthorns, and they were in yellow color. So here's the pot. Now you can see one's growing, but the other one nothing. And it's still solid in there. So what I'm going to do, just to see if this one's alive, I'm not going to repot it, because it's too hot at 87 degrees or 31 degrees Celsius. I'm going to let it grow in there because I don't know how the root system developed in there. So, oh yes, Mr. Clock says it's 8:40, no, it's 6:44 in the evening. So, I don't know how the root system is on there. I'm going to leave it the way it is, but I mixed up some, let's see if I can pull it out. Hip still hurts, but what are you going to do? I have my Wild Root Organics with the mycorrhiza in there, and that you can water right in. So I mixed a little bit into my little squirt bottle here. This is just an old fish food bottle. So I'm just going to cut this, and I will cut it down to here. And it's nice and white, you can see. So the bark is white. It's not a dead, pukey looking color. You can see that. So I'm going to leave it in there and see what happens. But I will take the lipstick and give it a little coat. Yes, I'll put this outside later tonight. Not now. I got to rest my arm or my shoulder. And then I'll put it outside when it gets a little cooler out. Because it's in this full sun. I had it with leaves up to here. So now I took it out so it can dry naturally in the sun. So now I'm just going to put in the beneficial bacteria to give these trees a start. Just water it in. And I got a good drainage soil in there. You can see all these root spider mites there. I have to put something there. Then I'll put this on my other plants outside, and we'll go from there. So you can see it's growing nice. I'm not going to do no cutbacks on it. I want it to grow. I want it to get strong. I want the root system to get strong. You're going to be tempted, oh Tom, why don't you just take it out and repot it? No. I don't know how big the root system is. According to the roots, what I received on these here, the root system could be mine or something like this dead one. So if it's like that, I have to see what grows on there. And then maybe in the spring, if I'm still around, and not dead, we're going to give it a repot. Mr. Clock says it's 6:45 in the evening. So, this is when I got it in. And I repotted them on November 20th of 2024. So that's so far so good. I don't know if this one will take. We'll see. And I wrote the name on there. I see it survived the winter and penciled the marking, the label inside the microclimate, and it was buried up to here in soil and leaves up to here. So that's what I did with all the other ones. But who knows? And this one, it's not going to waste. I'm going to put it to my other plants. And we'll go from there. So it's a short video. So, have a cup of tea tonight. It seems like when I sleep, all the pain goes away. I don't know why. And when I get up and start moving, it comes back. The wonders of sleep. So you take care, everybody. It's Wednesday night. It's potluck night. Whatever you want to listen to, watch, or read, just pull up a nice cup of tea. I know it's hot, but a nice soothing cup of tea in the evening goes good with anything you're going to do. So you take care, everybody. Have a good night. And fingers crossed on this nice little Washington Hawthorn. At least we got a survivor. We'll see what happens. You take care, everybody, and have a good evening.